In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make content creation simple and stress-free. You will discover the key elements you actually need, plus the easiest, most effective system for producing content that truly connects with your audience, without feeling overwhelmed. So, if you're tired of wondering, what should I post today? Stick around. If you want to promote yourself, build your brand, or turn content creation into a source of income, you need a clear strategy. We've been on YouTube for a couple of years now and have tried different methods to create content, and despite being still a small channel, we managed to get monetized. And YouTube has now become our #1 source of traffic. We found a workflow that makes creating content a natural extension of our small business. There are 4 main steps to this workflow, and I'm going to walk you through all of them. I'll use our complete content planner to show you the system, but everything I'll say works independently. First, you need to define what your channel is about. And it may seem obvious, but I challenge you to write a short paragraph that explains what your channel is about, who is helping or targeting, and why. What is your unique angle? I'll tell you what. Let's write it in the comments and share your social media handle too, so we can help each other out. Why is this important? If you don't define clearly what is it that you're trying to communicate and to whom, your content will feel scattered and generic. And guess what? The algorithm won't know what to do with your posts. The algorithm wants to put posts in front of the right people. Generally speaking, what a platform wants is for people to stay and watch content and engage. So, we should help the algorithm put our content in front of the right eyes. How? By being extremely specific about what we want to communicate to our audience. Let's take our case, for example. Our about paragraph sounds something like this. We share productivity tips and techniques for creators and self-employed individuals, helping them stay organized and improve their work and life quality. And we use free digital tools like Notion and Google Sheets. Okay, it's not perfect, but notice that we didn't just say our channel is about productivity, because productivity as a theme is too broad. It would generate very generic results. And this was our initial problem. The shift is in defining clearly who we target. So in our case, creators and self-employed individuals. Your about paragraph should reflect that. Think of it like an elevator pitch for your social media. So the very first thing you should do is to write down your statement and put it where you can always see it. This section of the planner, for example, is your strategy, and you can refer back to it whenever you need. And as you can see, your statement is the first section. Okay, once you're clear about who you are as a creator and what you want to accomplish, it's time to define your content pillars, the overarching themes that inform your content creation. And after the first step, this exercise should be quite easy. Pillars are the natural extension of your statement and the cornerstone of your social media strategy. To follow up on our example, we talk about productivity systems for small business owners and creatives. We make tutorials on how to create digital tools for productivity and time management. And we focus on 2 apps mainly, Notion and Google Sheets. These can be defined as our main content pillars. Again, notice we didn't just write down productivity, digital planners, Notion, because every pillar is always connected and specific to our target audience. And we suggest you pick 2 to 5 content pillars maximum, centered on your industry or niche and specific to your audience. For example, let's say you help women create a digital business as an online coach. Your pillars could be how to acquire clients when you're not an established coach, or how to sell high-ticket programs, or even how to promote yourself to find your first high-paying customers. Notice that these examples are very descriptive and laser focused on real client struggle, which is the key. Your pillars will depend on what you do and the theme of your social media channels, of course, but always keep them very specific and detailed. Generic words like empowerment, productivity, or self-care don't work anymore. You need to tell the algorithm exactly what you are talking about and who to show your content to, which is the third big component of the system. Know who your target audience is. Describe them. Give them a name and a job if that helps. You could even go on Pinterest and find a picture of someone who resembles your ideal client and link it to your audience profile, like we did here in the branding section. This exercise is not new. It's actually a marketing staple. But I want you to go a step forward and answer these questions specifically. Later, I'll explain how to transform these exercises into a content machine. Now, once you've named your target audience, defined who they are and what they do, you need to ask yourself, how can I help them? One way to get to that point or to add to it is to answer these simple questions. What are their hopes, meaning short-term aspirations? What are their dreams, so long-term goals? What do they fear the most? And very important, what are their roadblocks? What is impeding them from reaching their goals? Answer all of these questions with care and details, and you will have the most powerful themes around which you can create dozens of posts, videos, reels, shorts, you name it, doesn't matter. If you can center your content around these themes that are dear to your audience and give them value and real help with real problems they are facing, they will stick around. And if you continue to provide solutions through your posts, your channels will grow naturally. I believe that your foundation should not be based on trends. It should be based on your audience and what they crave. Granted, if what your audience craves is just doom scrolling and cheap entertainment, maybe you should go for trends. But you are here because you want to make social media work in your favor, you want to drive traffic to your offers and services, or you want to create a brand around yourself. As long as you follow these principles and know exactly who you are targeting and provide your unique angle, your channel can grow and flourish. In the beginning, we, meaning my sister and I, weren't focused on who we wanted to serve. We didn't have a clear vision for the channel. We didn't realize the potential of a platform like YouTube for small business owners. Now we do, and we have implemented the exact process I have shared with you so far. So, now that all key ingredients of a successful content strategy are set, you should do the following. Go back to your pillars and your audience struggles, blocks and goals, and start brainstorming ideas, solutions for them, for your audience. Are they struggling to establish themselves as new coaches, for example? Are they failing to create content that resonates with their ideal client? The answers to these questions will become your content. Now you have all the elements. Your brain juices should start to flow and you should come up with ideas for new posts. Don't overthink at this stage, just grab a paper, or even better, open your idea bank in your content planner. Every content planner should have one. And write down every thought or idea that you have in your head. Remember, you're not finalizing content now. You're not looking for the gem. You're just making a list of solutions, ideas that come up. You don't have to complete the list in one go. Your idea bank should always be there to serve you when planning content. And I suggest you put it on your phone too. So whenever inspiration strikes, you can add your ideas to the library and have them listed within your content planning machine, as we did here on the content planner. This very simple strategy will answer the everlasting question, what the heck do I post this week? Just open your idea vault, grab whatever resonates with you, and evaluate if it's worth creating a piece of content around it. To do that, I recommend looking inside the platform itself and checking if your idea is viable and can generate enough traffic. If you want us to expand on this topic, let us know so we can create a dedicated video around it. So to recap now, what you need to do is define what your channel is about, who is helping and why, your unique angle. Describe your content pillars, visualize your audience, their goals and struggles, and finally brainstorm content ideas based on your audience and pillars to start creating your idea bank. This is the very simple recipe. If you're serious about becoming a content creator and want to create a stream of income, check out our content planner and monetization hub. Link in the description.